good? It's your favorite big sister, and I'm back again with another video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I really hope it is time well spent because I'm Alright, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so excited. I'm stoked for this video, and I'm not gonna ramble too much because it might be a lengthy one. I honestly just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the people who did send questions, because I actually felt like people weren't going to, because I don't know why people are scared to comment. You know what I mean? I'm like, bruh, comment. The comment section is open. Comment. Say something. You know what I mean? Say something. Anyways, yeah, also forgive the righteousness that is my nails, because I was playing a game and then it just broke, and I was like, bro, like, you're just gonna embarrass me out here. But yeah, do you guys like my hair? I think it's so cute. I really like the hair, but let's not talk about it. Let's get to the getting. Okay, so let me start. I recently got a job, but I am extremely unhappy. Should I quit? We are starting with heavy ones already. Bro, this is very hard because I wanna advise you. Okay, here's what I'll say. Okay, first of all, because you said recently got a job, I'm assuming it's been a short time, right? A lot of jobs, especially when you're starting to work, aren't ideal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to work for a job that pays like minimum wage or even less. You know what I mean? Like, no one really wants to start there, but that's how you start, right? So if I were you, I would thug it out, bro. Like, stick it out a year, 2 years at least. If it's really that bad, then, you know, a year, maybe 6 months, depending on what it is, so that you can gain experience. Because every single job, even after that you're going to go to, they're going to ask you if you have experience. You understand what I mean? So rather, first of all, gain experience. Number 2, extract the bag, babes. Like, if I were you, like, I wouldn't quit without a plan. You understand what I mean? So have a backup plan. It's the worst thing, bro. People don't understand. When you take a gap year or whatever it is and you're still staying at your mama house, is the most annoying thing, because you got Mazali over here and, like, you love her, but she annoying. You know what I mean? It's that time where you guys are gonna bump heads, you know, and, like, yeah, it's just not nice. So if I were you, like, I would make a plan, right? Like, okay, my next move is to get a job in A, B, C, and D, or my next move would be to move to Durban, or, you know what I mean? But also understanding that there are plans that need to be made to make that plan happen. So if you're gonna move to Durban, you're gonna have to have the funds. You have to look at things like accommodation. You have to look at things like what jobs are there. You have to start applying already, you know, things like that. Look at time periods as well, because I remember when I was applying for other jobs, the worst thing was the jobs that I wanted, they wanted an immediate hire, and that always clashed, because the time I quit my job, I needed to put in 2 months notice. So now I'm stuck here in 2 months notice, and I could have any job I want right now, but they want immediate hire. So look into things like that, bro. Like, look into how long you're going to wait, look into finances, look into environment. If you want to change your environment, that's very important. But I will say, no job is perfect. So sometimes you need to figure it out. Sometimes it's not what you want from jump, but like probably 6 months down the line, you start getting along with everyone. Also, another thing I will say, mentally, don't put yourself in a space where you think that this place is bad, because it's gonna drown you in the job. Like, you're gonna hate the job so much because all you could think is negativity, right? So try to make it a fun experience. Try to make it like, oh my gosh, I'm going to work, I'm gonna, you know. So Next. I am in the talking stage with someone and he doesn't want to put a title to it. We've been talking for basically a month. I was with you when you said I'm in the talking stage with someone. I was like, I already know where this is going because I've been there, done there. And he doesn't want to put a title to it. I was gonna be like, ugh. But it's been a month, bro. You really expect a title after a month? If I were dating you, I wouldn't even like, bruh, a month is too short, bro. Like, you can't be knowing shit in a month. You don't know people in a month. That's why people end up in divorces, bro. Is because you think you know someone, y'all's jump, y'all's rush into titles, blah blah blah. 6 months down the line, you're annoyed because you think a person flipped on you or a person changed on you, but you didn't give them the time to really show you their true colors. So wait it out, bro. Like, sometimes it needs a minute before you can get to know a person. Some people, they don't open up as easily. Also, talking stages are honeymoon phases, so everything's gonna be lekker, you know what I mean? So wait it out, babes. Like, be patient. If it's meant to be, it'll happen, you know. If you said it's been like 9 months, yeah, 8 months, then I would be like, okay, yeah, no, dip on niggas, because that'd be a bit lengthy. But bruh, a month, bro, like, relax. Next one. What can I do to take you out? Nothing. You can't. Okay, you can't. Next one. Hi, Miss T. I love your content. Thank you so much, babe. I'm currently 23 years old and I'm realizing more and more my parents and I will never see eye to eye with a lot of things. Would you recommend cutting them off? Yeah, that's a bit hectic. And I did ask you guys to ask me questions. Hey, 23 is a very fragile age. 23 is a very tender age. 20s in general are such a tender age. This is really around the time where you're going to decide who you're keeping in your life and who you don't, right? So if you're thinking of cutting your parents off, that's a big move, bro. Like, that's a very big move. You have to really think about it for a long time. You have to analyze if the situation is worth losing your parents, because a lot of people have already lost their parents. They don't have the privilege to talk to them. They don't have the privilege to, you know, fix things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if you still have the chance, and if it's over small things like simple misunderstandings, if it's over things like egos or assumptions, try to fix it, like, before you resort to that. I'm not going to be the person to say cut them off, because family is very important to me. You know, I'm very biased because family is very important to me. However, there are families that are very toxic. We have learned, even in our family, to cut some people off in our families because some people are really toxic and they don't want the best for you. So if that's the case, bro, and it's clear and it's evident and you have talked it out, you have tried to find a way, then yeah, dog, okay, sharp, that's understandable. But if you haven't talked it out, if you haven't come up with solutions, then I don't suggest that. That is a very big move, and unfortunately you're tied to your family, you know, like blood, gazi ki gazi, you know, blood is blood, you know. So there are some ties that you're still gonna have whether you cut them or not, you know, like your surname is tied to a lot of things. Yeah, bruh, like, just think about it a lot. If your family is open to psychologists and stuff like that, look into that. And if they're not, a little one-on-one really does the job, you know. I know a lot of parents, it's important that you don't have family discussion. They have family discussion so that that other one can add, and that one, it's too many personalities and you're bound to clash and you're bound to fight even more. So if your issue is with Mazali, bruh, speak to your mother alone, one-on-one. Tell them how you see them, tell them what they've been to you, and tell them what they mean to you. You understand? Like, some people just need to see how you see them. Like, they don't see the mirror, you know. And also, don't make it a blame game. Like, oh, you did it, and this has caused trauma for me. And like, don't go like that, because 9 times out of 10 is gonna end up in a fight, especially if your parents are black. So, like, speak to them in the fact that, like, okay, dude, I recognize that as a parent you have done the best you possibly could do with the circumstances you were given. However, you did hurt me in the process of you being literally the best you were, or you could be in that time. I need you to recognize that. I need you to acknowledge that. It has hurt me because it has done A, B, C, and D. And I can understand there's probably something I have done to you as a kid that showed or came across as being ungrateful, and I'm not. Let me make that clear. I'm very thankful. However, I am struggling in my life because when A, B, C, and D happened, it caused me to end up like this. And where I want our relationship, now you're speaking of your expectations, is A, B, C, and D. So voice out expectations, voice out how you see them, voice out what they mean to you, and then also apologize. Understand that, you know what I mean, like, there's a huge possibility, just as much as you want them to take accountability, you also need to take accountability. Bruh, parents struggle, bro. Like, it's not an easy job raising a kid, bruh. So there are times that you have hurt them as well, not knowing that you're hurting them. And be open to the fact that you might be wrong. Don't assume, don't run with things. Don't get me wrong, not all parents are right, you know what I mean? But if it's at a toxic level where you guys have talked it out, you have tried, you know, so yeah, like, try to fix it, babe. Like, before you go that route, try to fix it. Yeah. Next. I love the title of this one. It says, I'm a stalker. I watched one of your videos where you mentioned the difference between a stalker and applying pressure. I think I fall under being a stalker. How can I change that? So I got actually a lot of comments on guys after I released that video that they think that they fall under stalkers. And I don't blame you. Okay, I don't blame you at all. Here's the thing, guys. Men are told to court women, right? Right? It usually happens that men are the ones making the first move and stuff. So I can understand how it ends up leading to that kind of behavior where it goes to stalker-ish behavior. However, I'm not saying everyone is a stalker. Let me explain myself. So what I meant to say in the video is that, yes, it happens. You are interested in me. It's very obvious you're interested in me. So when you see me, you want to talk to me. That's cool. It happens. But every single time, every single time, it's overwhelming. Your presence is overwhelming. Let me miss you sometimes. Like, let me be like, oh, I see the nigga over there. You know what I mean? That's not to say be rude to me. Say hi. That's cool. But let me miss you. Don't come every single time you see me. If, let's say we go to the same church, right? If I'm there, over there, Mary Pastor, like, if I'm there by the pastor and we're talking, don't now go make your way there to speak to me just because I'm with the pastor, just because you see me, bruh. If I'm there now again, you're there with my friends. If I go to the toilet, bruh, I've had niggas follow me to the toilet. Bro, I'm trying to go take a dump, my boy. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So don't do it every single time, bruh. Like, leave room for mystery. I think guys want to get to it straight, and girls are like different, you know. It's just like, oh come on, like, slow it down just a bit, you know. Like, see me, say hi, you know. Every once in a while you can come in, but don't every single time you see me with my friends, or every single time you see me there by the toilet or there by the pastor, now you there, you know. So I said pasta, yeah, there by the pasta. Oh, I didn't read the full thing. It says, also FYI, the reason why men smash like it's porn is because women set up that expectation. They want the big they want you to last for a long time, and they want different motions. I highly disagree with that statement. I don't think all women set up that expectation. Yes, there are women, like I mentioned, that are very specific. You know, they want specific sizes, they want, you know, it must do, and you know. But also, every single woman is different, bro. Like, every single woman is different. Like, there's a girl that would like you to choke them. There's another one that likes being touched and caressed gently. There's another one who, you know what I mean, we're all different. We don't like the same thing, so it's not gonna work every single time, bro. You're choking it's not gonna work, you know what I mean? Like, try different things, explore the body, ask, do you like that, you know? Let it be a conversation. Sex is a conversation, you know, and vice versa. She's also gonna search for certain things. Do you like this? Is this your hidden spot, you know? Yeah. So next, let's go. Hi Miss T, you're so inspiring to me. Oh, thank you so much. That literally made my heart like so warm. Thank you so much. Because I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I always hesitate. I understand that 100%. I literally said that when I started this channel, like, I always hesitated. Here's my advice: start it. Like, start it, babe. Like, start it. Like, just start it, bro. There's no other advice but start it. When you hold back on things, like, you never know what they can become. When you hold back on asking a guy that you like them, or you don't know what it could become. Like, don't live with regret. Go for it. You know what I mean? That's the one thing. Even me right now, bro, like, I don't even have like a lot of subscribers, but I didn't even like, I'm doing an advice video, you know? Like, it's just, the opportunities are endless, you know? So be open to that. Start, and don't be afraid to fail, dude. If you fail, you fail. You tried, you know, but start it. I'm gonna be here for you, cheering, bro, because I know you on a deep level. So I'm gonna be here like supporting you, gang 25/8, you know. So yeah, start it, bro. Like, don't waste time. Start it. I'm attracted to my uncle. Do you think I should lay it on him or nah? You guys are playing, right? This is a joke, right? This, this has to be a joke, bro. Are you serious? Bro, no. Like, I hope you're lying. I really hope you're lying, because, bro, that's your uncle. Dog, that's your mother's brother, or your pop's brother. No, no. That's the answer. No, like, no, bruh. Like, guys, I hope you're lying, bro. I genuinely hope you're lying. I hope you're lying, bruh. My boyfriend is into weird things. What does that mean? He is perfect with everything else, but thing is, I'm uncomfortable when having intercourse with him because he likes weird things. What should I do? What are weird things, bruh? Like, are you talking like a little spanking? Like, what is weird? You know, I feel like you should explore. But also, it should be a two-way street. Like, you have to enjoy yourself as well. It can't just be a one-way thing where he's enjoying and you're uncomfortable the whole time, you know. Yeah, so have that conversation. If it's a one-way street, have that conversation. Like, babe, listen, love you to death, but we gonna have to try a little A, B, C, and D, because this is a bit weird for me, you know. Like, it can't be a one-way street 25/8. Like, you also have to have your time where you're feeling good, you know. In fact, every single time you guys do it, you must also feel good. So, but what is weird, bro? I'm trying to find out. Let me know. I'm gonna text you after this because I'm trying to find out. Okay, next one. I'm finding it difficult to go back to church because of church trauma. Any advice? This one is heavy. Guys, you guys are heavy, hey? And I want to make a video on this one because this is such a huge conversation. I feel like all of us have experienced church trauma some way, somehow. So here's what I'll say. church is led by people. People are imperfect. I am not justifying any actions that happen in churches because some of them are really disgusting. Most people in churches are worse than people outside of church. You know what I mean? But churches are led by people. People are flawed. People are like me and you. So the one mistake I made, because I've experienced church hurt like badly. Like, trust me, I've experienced it very badly. So the one thing I will say is that forgive that they are people. You know what I mean? Like, and also don't tie church people to God, because that's one mistake that a lot of us make, and that's why a lot of us are like atheists or don't even believe in God, because we tie church or Christians to that, because they also tie themselves to that. But it's two different things. God is God. God is magnificent, and Christians are humans who are trying to follow in God's direction, right? We're flawed. Me and you are flawed. You sin every day, I sin every day. People in church are in no higher position. You know what I mean? All the way to the bishop. They're in no higher position. They are humans just like me and you. So they make mistakes, right? So forgive that. Forgive that they can make mistakes. However, I will say, forgive that they make mistakes. Remember now, some of them, this is their way of living. So strategies are made. Doesn't make it better. Doesn't make it a good thing. I'm not justifying jack shit, but I am saying that some people in the church, this is their way of living. This is how they put food on the table. Some of them, they're just humans, bro. They're literally just humans. Humans are greedy. The flesh is full of like sinful ways. You know what I mean? So don't put them on that scale. It's gonna hurt you way more if you keep on putting them on that scale. When you go to church, you understand you're not going there for other people. Leave that shit behind. When you go in there for God. Fellowship is important, it's good, it's great, but you're not there for nobody else but God. Don't make the mistake I made, because I lost myself. And it's funny because it's a church, so you would think the first thing you think is I'm here for God, but you get so caught up in, oh, we can do ABC and D, and oh, they've made, and oh, that you forget such things. So yeah. And then what else can I say? Understand that if you feel like there are things that you don't want to be tied with in the church, then it's okay to separate. Some things are meant for a season. It's true. Speak to God about it, bro. Like, because I can't tell you nothing. But some things are really meant for a season. I was in a church. It hurt me really deeply. Hurt me very, very deeply. But as I recognize and reflect and do all the forgiving, I also realize my faults. I also notice where I went wrong, So yeah, but nonetheless I left the church, and I'm very happy that I did. Another thing is, church trauma is a huge thing, because you're going to go to another church and you're going to keep thinking about the other church that you left. You're going to think, oh, this is how I started at the other one, or oh, the pastor sounds the same as this one, or you know what I mean? It's hard not to compare, right? Because it's a traumatic experience. So forgive. And just like a new relationship, don't carry the hurt that you took from that other relationship into the new one. However, also don't walk in blindly. Let God lead you 25/8. Let God lead you 25/8. That's all I can say. I can't advise you any different. Just understand that humans are flawed. That's just what we are. Bro, we trash, bro. We really are, like, that ass. So yeah, that was heavy. Next. I'm hoping you're lying. I'm hoping you're lying, because this person didn't say nothing but, hi, Miss T, I'm pregnant. You guys are capping. You guys are actually capping. There's no way this is true. Next, oh, what editing software do you use? PS, love your personality and your content. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for that comment. Editing softwares, I use different ones every day. Like, I feel like it depends on the job I wanted to do. So I explore editing programs as much as I can, like softwares as much as I can, because everything has its moment, you know what I mean? Like some videos need a vintage feel, some of them just need good color grading, some of them just need basic editing, some of them need you to really focus on the music and the sound effect. So based off of what I want the video to feel like or look like, I use a different one every single day. However, my main ones is for the phone, CapCut and VN, and then for my laptop I use Premiere Pro. I've tried DaVinci and Final Cut, but I don't fuck with them like heavy. Like I don't feel like they give me the result I want. Like if I want a video to be color graded really well, I'll go to DaVinci. Like it does a really fire job at that. Or I'll go to CapCut. CapCut has the ability to do the same thing. But if I want like specifics in terms of sounds and stuff like that, I'll go to Premiere Pro because it's easier to zoom into smaller spaces and add those little minor things that make the edit a final moment, you know. Cool. Last one. There's a guy I like. What should I do? Shoot your shot. Like, I can't. There's nothing more to shoot your shot, bro. Like shoot your shot, dude. Like, banna habalo me, bro. Like niggas don't bite. Shoot your shot, and if you're too shy to really full on shoot your shot, throw hints, you know, throw bait so that they can like see it, you know. Almost make him a target, especially in front of his friends, because like niggas talk, bro. So make it evident that, you know, I'm messing with you, bro, so that when you leave, even if he doesn't notice, his friends are gonna say something, you know. And then if you are the kind of girl who's forward, and yeah, which I'm assuming you're not because you're asking this question, but if you are, speak to him, invite him to something. Hey bruh, Saturday trying to have drinks, where you gonna be, you know. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it was helpful to a lot of you guys. Thank you guys so much for sending these questions. This is a very lengthy video, but I am glad that I was able to answer all the questions, because it was a lot of questions. But yeah, I think everyone was important. If you did miss out on the opportunity to have your questions answered, please don't look away. I'll probably make one sometime in December again, because guys, I actually love advising people. If I wasn't choosing the career path that I'm doing right now, I would be a psychologist, like deadass. If I didn't already do it in my other lifetimes, like, I'm pretty sure I'd be a psychologist. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. From my heart to yours, it is love, peace, and happiness.